Deep in the woods, there was a huge lake where lots of otter families lived. The otter children played happily, swimming and diving or playing hide and seek in the dense reeds at the lakeside. Sometimes they went exploring in the woods and built themselves little dens. They all had fun together, but one little otter wasn't having fun at all. Poor Coogie. The others never let him join in their games, and they always found something to moan about.
You don't even know how to play.
You're weedy and you're lazy. And you're too small. You should stay home.
You're so annoying.
You can't remember a single thing.
You always take so long.
And you can't find your way anywhere.
One day, it was too much for Coogie, and when the other otters refused to let him play, he swam back to his mother, feeling very sad, and asked,
Am I a real otter, Mommy?
Of course you're a real otter. You have beautiful, thick brown fur. You have 4 strong paws, a long tail, and you're a very good swimmer.
Then why don't they ever let me play with them? Why do they keep saying I'm not like them? What's different about me?
I think it's time to tell you a story. A long time ago, when you were still in my tummy, I discovered a little tunnel at the other end of the lake. When I found it, I was so curious to see where it led that I decided to swim through the tunnel. When I got to the other side, I found myself in another lake. This lake was far smaller than ours, and there were fruit trees growing all around the edges. The water there was different too. It was sweet and fizzy. I liked the taste so much that I kept going back to drink some more. But I never told anyone. It was my secret.
What happened next?
I was really looking forward to having a baby otter and becoming a mom. One day, shortly before you were due to arrive, I went back to the little lake to drink the water. It made me feel so happy and full of life that I couldn't keep it a secret any longer. When I got back to our lake, I told the other otters about it. I thought they would be as happy as I was and would want to swim through the tunnel into the little lake right away. But that's not what happened. The other otters were completely shocked. "Did you not know about the water?" they yelled. "The water in the lake is extremely dangerous for otters who have a baby otter in their tummy." "No," I said. "I had no idea." The other otters went on to explain that when the fruit is ripe, it falls into the water, and when it starts to rot, it produces alcohol. That's why the water in the lake tastes so sweet and fizzy. Alcohol is not good for grown-up otters, and certainly not for otter children. It's even more dangerous for otter children still growing in their mother's tummy.
Why?
Otter babies growing inside their mommy's tummy eat and drink what she does, which affects their development.
And what does that mean?
It means that when those little otters are born, they are not as healthy as the other little otter babies. Sometimes they are smaller and weaker. They might be slower than the others and need more time. It might be hard for them to understand some things, and sometimes they even look a little bit different.
Is that why I'm different from the others?
Yes, that is why you're different from the others. And I'm so truly sorry I didn't know about all this, but I want you to know that I love you so much. And guess what we're going to do now?
What?
We are going to tell all the other otter children about our secret.
Mother Otter called together all the otter children who lived in the lake and told her story all over again.
And that's why Coogie has some very special coloring. One of his paws is orange because he is so small and light. One is purple because his face looks a little bit different from yours. One is green because he thinks in different ways than you do, and he feels different too. One is red because his mommy drank alcohol while he was still growing in her tummy. And why do you think the tip of his tail is golden?
Because he always wants to help.
Because he can do somersaults in the water.
Because he's better than anyone else at finding things we've lost. Because he's always nice to us even though we were mean to him.
That's right. And I'm sure you will come up with a whole lot more.
At last, all the otter children understood why Coogie was a bit different from them. They understood that it wasn't his fault, and that he was still an otter just like them. From then on, they didn't laugh at him when he was too slow. They helped him instead. And sometimes, they even admired the golden tip of his tail.